Well, following on from the 612 video where I said I would turbocharge a 502S, here it is. Here is the body of a 502S. As you can see, there is no motor in it. I wouldn't be able to do this with it if there was. So this is an empty shell here, and we need to put the 610's motor into it, and I have the motor here. I've even outfitted it with a red 80s Go Faster stripe, although it's actually just PVC tape to keep the fan casing on. And I've removed the suppressor, so I've put a chock block in its place so it's easier to wire in, and it also won't explode. So let's crack on with it and let's give this 502S some more power. The first thing we need to do is to give this cleaner a bit of a spritz up because it is absolutely filthy. It's been in the attic for ages. I'm not going to go crazy right now. I'm just going to get rid of some of the dust on it. So let's do that quickly. It's in all right shape, this body. It's not too bad. It needs a good clean and a scrub, and it needs all this nasty marks and scratches taken out of it. But on the whole, it's all right. It's all right. It is, however, a bit faded. I realise that, but I mean, it's very hard to find these cleaners that aren't faded now. They are getting old. This particular one is from 1983, so this is a later 502S. The one that I've had in my collection for some time, I've just checked it, it's actually a 1982, so that is the earlier version. And it's very easy to tell if you've got an early or late 502S, and I'll show you that in a second. Let's just rub this down a little bit, just get rid of all this surface dirt before we start working on it. Once it's complete and done, I will give it a proper clean. And how you tell if you've got a late or early 502S is by the bag door catch. This is a late one, which means it has a plastic catch. The earlier cleaners had metal catches. So the same kind of catch that 500, 502, 504 would have had. I believe, could be wrong, that 502S was the first one to have the plastic catch. Everything after 502S had a plastic catch. So 550, 560, all those machines. Now, before we start digging into this and we start really doing a job on it and giving it its turbocharged motor, I will just say, and I will just go on the record to say, that 502S is my all-time favourite 500 series cleaner. I love the colour. I love it. This 80s beige, it just tickles my fancy. 80s beige with a black trim. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. The other reason that why it is my favourite 502S is because my Auntie Joy had one when I was a kid. And she had a great cleaning team. She had a 502S for her carpets, and she had a Philips P76 for her hard floors, stairs, curtains, cars, whatever else you wanted to clean. And I've got the P76, I think it was a P76, it's the late 70s, very early 80s, redesigned swivel top machine in green, and it's got it's the mid-level model, so it's got on and off and flex rewind, so no electronic power control on that one. So I have Auntie Joy's machines in my collection, not her actual cleaners, they are obviously long gone, but the ones that she had. And I think that is one of the reasons why 502S is so dear to my heart. Lots of people had these cleaners back in the 70s and 80s, and indeed in the 90s as well. I used to see a lot of them coming into my friend's shop to be fixed. They were rugged, hardy cleaners, and one day I'd like to do a video, a sort of video comparison, comparing what Electrolux was selling to what Hoover was selling at certain periods in time. Because I think that would be really interesting to see the different approach and the different style of cleaners that were on offer to the consumers of the day. Yeah, it could be quite interesting. So anyway, that's a little trip down memory lane. Yep, My absolute favourite, 502S, love it. Looking forward to sticking this motor in it. So I think what we should do is take it apart and get this fitted. Now when I left this cleaner some time ago, I'm pretty sure it was complete. So everything should be in here that we need. So let's whip it apart. This is one of the other things about the 500 series. It's so nice and easy to take apart. Oh no, I thought, oh, I saw that and I thought, oh God, that's missing, but it's not. It's okay, it's here. Look, it's come off, so that's fine. Let's whip that out. Get this out. These sometimes get stuck, these, oh God, and that really is stuck. Holy God. Oh, there we go. Crack. So that goes in that way, like that. That's right, isn't it? Yes, that's right. And oh look, we've even got a belt here, so that's great. I'm not going to go too mad on this, cleaning it up and everything. I really want to get this motor in and see what kind of difference it makes. Unfortunately, as you may have seen, the furniture guard is not in great condition on this particular vacuum cleaner. It is quite badly broken and frayed and, yeah, coming apart, which is a real shame, but never mind. We can only do what we can do, which is much the same with every aspect in life. So let's get this seal put in the right position. Like so. Go. I'm going to take that out for now. I'm going to pop that over there because it's just going to fly everywhere. We need to clean this out a bit because it is quite dirty, you know. There we go. Don't go too mad on that. And now we can offer up our 610 motor. Should fit fine. Should go in okay. I think we'll pre-install the belt on there because of this shaft extension, which is used on 610 but not on the 500s. That is very, very close to the side of the body, and I think it would be a struggle to actually fit a belt on. So let's just pop the brush on out a second, and we'll put the belt on now, because it would be very difficult to get that on otherwise. Let's get that. As you can see, it's not easy to do it like that. Oh, there's a bit of tension left in that belt, so it should be okay. It's not overly taut, but it should be fine. It should be fine. I need to remember to make sure that what's left of the furniture guard is put back in place, otherwise we're going to struggle. And now we need to do the rewiring, so let's snip these tags off. 1, 2. I've done it like this because the chock block actually supports the wires going into the motor, and they are just single strand copper wires, and if they fracture then you've got a bit of a task on your hands to try and do the rewiring. You have to like start soldering in the field coil, and I don't want to do that, so I thought I know what to do it like this, and we should be golden, and we should have enough length on the flex here in order to reroute it around. We should do, he says. Feeling lucky. So let's get this one in first and pop the neutral in. And I've done this before, and the chock block does fit at this point, because you don't really want to be doing all this work and then realise that your motor cover doesn't go on. It's not ideal. And now we can put the live in this side, like so. Pop that in there, do that up, and we're good. There we are. So that's the motor installed, pretty much. Just going to make sure that the gaskets are in the right place. Always make sure that your felt washers are in place as well, because if you haven't got those or they are misaligned, you won't get any suction, certainly not on this side. This is the most important one. Not quite so important about the exhaust side, but always make sure that one's in place. And now we should be able to pop the motor cover back on. And it hopefully will line up and allow us to screw it into place. And I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That's great. That's great. Let's pop this back on quickly. There we are. He's back in place. Let's see. We've got a... Yep, motor's turning. That's good. That is a good sign. That is a good sign. Now we need to rejig all of this. Where's the brush roll gone? Oh, it's there. It's hiding from me. Good God. Oh, we need to put some oil on this. The bearings are absolutely dry as you like. Let's get some oil. Here we go. Just need a little bit. Oh, look at that one. That is really dry. That's about as dry as you can possibly get a bearing. There we are. Pop those in. Obviously, I've lubricated the bearings in the motor when I refurbished it. That's all good to go. Yeah, there's a bit of tension in that belt. It's not hugely taut, I've got to say. Because this machine is now going to be incredibly powerful, it will stick itself to the carpet. And might be slightly tricky to use, I have to say. Let's clean this up a little bit. Right, get that back in. Get it lined up properly. Oh, I don't like these. Oh, these things are a pain. Oh my God, they are a pain. See, if you get it in wrong, oh, you can't get it back out. Ow. Right, do you know what? Sod it. I'm going to put it in this way. I'm going to put it in like this. And then just put the tube on it. I'm going to cheat. That's not how you normally do it, but in this instance, what the hell? Right, let's make sure the furniture guard is as captured as it possibly can be. It may hold it in place. I think the base will hold the furniture guard in place, so it won't be flopping everywhere. That's the last thing we don't want to be floppy. So let's do that up nice and tight. We'll do the same over here. Let's make sure the brush roll turns. Yes. There we go. Right, so we can try it now. I think we'll try it like this. So you stay where you are, and let's pop some electricity in it. Okay, let me turn it on first. Right, brace yourselves. Hey! You know what, guys, that actually sounds pretty darn good. Let me change your position and we'll have a look at it in a bit more detail. Well, I'm actually quite surprised at how good that sounds. I must admit, I didn't expect it to sound that good. It sounds like a new one, to be honest. It's really... Yeah, there's a slight vibration from the brush roll there, unfortunately. The brush roll is slightly out of balance. It may be because it's full of dirt. Obviously it's very old, and the dirt collects inside the barrel of the brush roll, and that can cause it to sound pretty horrendous. Let's have a quick look up here. We've got a really decent amount of suction here, actually, but I think we can probably do better. If we have a look in and see what we've got. We've got a bag fitted. That's always a bonus. Actually, that's quite surprising. The filters are quite nice, look. Now, normally, these cleaners, because nobody ever thinks to change the filters, because they're always hidden at the base of the dust box. See, there's the the cage filter down there. They're normally absolutely stuffed up, but I've got to say, on this, no, they are not. They are pretty darn nice. But I think we can probably have a new bag. This feels a bit damp and a bit manky. So let's change the bag. I think it may have been reused before. Yeah, it's not ideal. I've got loads of bags. Let me just grab a bag. I could have sworn I had an open pack of bags, but no, I haven't. But there we go. That's a brand new packet of bags there. Brand new packet of 500 series dust bags. So let's open that up. What was the price of them? £3.95 back in the day. £3.95 bargain for 5 paper dust bags. Well, that's a little that, isn't it? So let's get one of these out. There you go. Oh, you've got a sealed end on these ones. They're not reusable. Interesting. Pop those back in my container. But we'll put the bag slide back on anyway. So in case we ever have different types of dust bag in the future, we can use the same one. Let's pop that back in. Okay, that's our nice new dust bag. Click that down. Now I want to see what kind of suction we've got here at the rear port. Let's yeah, that's pretty good actually. We've got some pretty good suction going on there. Let's just give the back a quick spritz because it's filthy. This whole cleaner is absolutely covered in dirt. But as I say, I will do a proper clean up of it. It would be interesting to do a comparison actually. If we do a comparison video of the early and late 502S, I think we can do that. That would be quite nice. I think I quite enjoy that, considering it's my favourite 500 series machine. May as well use them both, but this is going to have a good clean first of all. We need to give it a test on the carpet, so I'm going to move you now so you can see the carpet in the workshop, and then we'll actually give it a run over, see what happens. Right, here we go. Let's try it out. Our 550 watt 502S. Ooh. Ooh, bit squeaky. Okay. I think what may be happening is that we're losing a bit of suction at the base. I'll just show you here. Because of what's happened with the furniture guard, you see there's a gap here at this point. Let me try and focus on that. Come on. Okay, doesn't want to. There, you see there's a slight gap. So we haven't got as good a seal as we possibly could on the base here, and indeed look, the metal strip has started to fail on it, so that's probably why it's not digging down as much as I would expect it to, but you know, it's not bad. I mean, it's beating the carpet and it's definitely sucking it up, because look, I got a straight edge somewhere. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. You see how far away the brushes are from the file. I mean, there's a massive gap. Not so much on the beaters, but there is a gap. Get out the way. There is a gap there, so it's got a way to suck the carpet up onto it. So it is working. You see on the brushes there, yeah, much the same. So a bit of a gap, but yeah, there we go. That is our turbocharged 502S. I'm really pleased with that actually. It's nice to to have saved it. So what I'll do is I'll clean this all up now, give it a good scrub and everything, and then we will do a comparison video. So we'll compare the 550 watt 502S with, I think they were originally 450. You can tell here on the ratings plate. Oh no, they were 500 watts originally. Yeah, that's 500 watts, that one, but that's a later one actually. So I wonder, just let me check a second. Let me see what the other one was. I'll be right back. No, the earlier one was also 500 watts. I must admit to you, I thought 502S was 450 watts, much the same way as 502 was, but they obviously upped the power in these particular machines. Probably what the S stands for, like super suction or something. Does it say super on it? Yeah, super suction. I thought so. It just says it just there. Look, super suction, and that's they've probably put that on there because of the power increase or the consumption increase. But yeah, there we go. So I'll get this cleaned up. We'll do a comparison video. I'm not expecting to see much difference, but it would be interesting to see anyway. And we could also have a look at the early and late cleaners as well. Be nice to see them both together in the same video. So anyway, that's enough waffling from me for now. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe and like, because I always appreciate it, and it's always good to hear from you. So until the next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.